to control. Lindell flings it to the red line where it's knocked down by Timo Meier. Meier drives, tipped, deflected on, and a save by Ottinger off the stick of Brad.
So far, two real good defensive plays and reads by Timo Meier, helping down low. Blocks the Johnson shot.
Here's Gritsuk with a shot and a save by Ottinger. The rebound goes into the corner. Gritsuk gets it back, can't get it to Nason. It'll be.
It's just unbelievable that it's here.
I know, I got to chat with him about his youth hockey days. Do you have any stories about when he was a kid? Any hockey memories that really stick out to you right now?
He's played his whole career one way, and that's like every shift is his last, and you appreciate covering guys like that for sure. So
150 feet instead of 200, goes into the corner. Glass battling, goes to Lindell, leaves it for Heiskanen with a shot into the belly of Markstrom, and he gets the save. Pops back into the corner. Hintz to the point. Dillon, hard pass to Hughes. Hughes gets around Robertson, slings a shot that's gloved down by Ottinger.
Here at the Prudential Center, and you want to keep that home cooking going. They've won a lot of tight games on those wins we've talked about many times, and it looks like that's going to be the type of game here tonight.
Siegenthaler flips it back out to center, waiting for it to come down. Glendening leaves for Nason, surrounded by Starz, so he flings a shot that's gloved down by Ottinger. Every second so important in a scoreless tie late in the first period, right? Outlet pass to Hintz. Drops it back off for Ben. Robertson shot steered aside by Markstrom. Wyatt Johnston there plays it off the wall. Back out to the point. Polyachanik to Steele. Goes off a skate. Good job by Steele to get back to the blue line, balance it, sling a shot that goes off the glove of Markstrom and wide. Lyubushkin to Johnston, back to Lyubushkin. Straight away with a shot, easily gloved by Markstrom, and he holds on. And also, these two teams have a lot in common. We'll give you some stats a little bit later on as we get deeper into this game. Nason finds Lemico with a shot, save backhand by Glendening, and it doesn't go.
Let's take a look at this. Opportunity by the fourth line, right from behind the net. Great no-look pass from Nason at the half wall. Gets it out front to Lemico, and he gets a great chance. Is there two saves? One more look at it. As Nason knew what he was going to do before he got the puck. That's a huge save by Ottinger, and I think he got a piece of the rebound as well. Knocks the first one down. That one went off the pipe. Glendening.
Here comes Bork. Ritzkovian into the zone. Shot saved by Markstrom. Back behind the net. Ritzkovian still with it. Slings a shot that's chested down by Markstrom. So back-to-back opportunities for Dallas.
There's Luke Hughes, gets it through, comes to Meier and just chips it over the net.
Opportunity there for Brad, chested down by Ottinger. First shot of the period for the Devils on his forehand. Out to Dillon. Dillon off the half wall, cut off by Heiskanen. Cotter sticks with it, gets it out the glass, and a save by Ottinger. Back out to Cotter. Devils buzzing here with their third line. Glass and Heiskanen back behind the net. Brown back to Dillon, backs up to the blue line. Dillon, Brown, back to Dillon, a one-timer, and it slides just wide. Maybe a piece from Ottinger as Cotter was right at the doorstep. Palat plays it on his forehand, finds Mercer with a shot wide. Rebound, Gritsuk comes out the far side. He finds Palat, fans on the shot. Chalowski with a shot, save. Rebound goes wide off of Gritsuk as Dallas got back. Chalowski. Dallas up the wall. Nemitz keeps, drags it back to the blue line and finds Mercer. Mercer for Palat. Palat finding some room. Nemitz back, Chalowski fakes the shot, sets up one-timer for Palat, goes wide. The bottom six for the Devil forward-wise have gotten some great opportunities. There's a shot by Brett that's chested away by Ottinger.
They get some good looks around Ottinger. There's a quick shot from Jesper Bratt that's fought off by the goaltender. And we're going to watch Bratt with a... Made it difficult.
Gritsuk with a move. Spins at the corner. Finds Dillon. Dillon for Hughes. A shot and a glove save by Ottinger. Stops. Finds Siegenthaler. He slings a shot, goes off a skate, but right to Hamilton. Hamilton. Siegenthaler. Shot on Ottinger with the save. Glendening over skated the rebound. Capobianco can't clear. Cotter, though, tried to sling it deep, but it goes off a Ben. Hintz. Capobianco goes to Robertson. Robertson with a shot and a save by Markstrom, and he holds on. Just because of those 2 games alone, Heiskanen, a little around the world, finds Lindell. Heiskanen fires a shot, shoulder save by Markstrom. Before that shot, the Devils had 9 of the last 10 shots. Out shooting Dallas now 17-11. Brad from his knees trying to find Hischier. Doesn't connect as it goes off of Lindell. Hintz, red line, can't get it deep thanks to Hamilton. But he finds Robertson with a shot and it's blocked. Slides to the corner as Robertson was fighting through Siegenthaler. Hintz finds Heiskanen with a shot and scores. Can't leave him wide open. It's 1-0 Dallas.
Everybody just not looking at the puck. Heiskanen, so dangerous, sneaks in, and you see Markstrom. To you by the New Jersey Lottery. Remember, anything can happen in Jersey, and you don't want this to happen if you're the Devils. It's a broken play a little bit. They do a good job one-on-one with Robertson's got such a long reach, is always dangerous, even after the puck is blocked. But you see it ends up going to Ben, and Heiskanen is wide open. Siegenthaler gets tied up with Markstrom. Markstrom gets kind of drifting.
Could not finish.
Well, that can't happen.
Was Ritskovian.
We've seen it too often where the Devils kind of unravel a little bit, and we've seen goals in.
Blackwell. He's got Dillon to deal with. Devils up the wall. Brown can't clear. Blackwell back out to the point. Petrovic a shot sticked aside by Markstrom. Meyer can't be completed as it's swiped aside by Johnston, who gathers off the feed from Steele. Steele takes the hard pass. Shot, big time save by Markstrom as he's able to aggressively cut off the shot. And the Kraken were not in the playoffs last year. They're in the playoffs right now. Here comes Hughes, sharp angle. Pass in front. Mercer at the doorstep and a save by Ottinger.
And that's the type of goal he is. When he's on, he's really tough to beat. And they're going to have to get maybe one of those greasy type goals like this around the net, as Luke Hughes does a good job.
And it's fanned on by back. Deflection in front by Bork goes wide. Here's Gritsuk, feathers a pass to Nemitz. Nemitz back to Gritsuk, flying down the near side with a shot just wide.
He's so smooth on the back end. He controls the tempo of the game, and reminded me a lot of my old partner way back, Scott Niedermayer.
Pass goes to Lindell. He's got some room, gets the deflection in front, and Robertson scores. And now it's 2-0.
There's been some breakdowns here in the defensive zone the last 3 minutes for the Devils, and just has a nose for the net, timing, finding that space where he can get to that pass and nobody else, right on his tape from Lindell. Makes a nice play, but too many open lanes. Cotter has a piece of them, but he's just a half step behind. Can't tie up the...
But the Devils get enough of it to send it back out to center. Devils had 9 of 10 shots. Now Dallas has got it, but shorthanded is Mercer. Saved by Ottinger. It's a power play time to start the third.
He's having a little trouble handling that puck, rolling against the wall, and Hischier finds Mercer.
Brown finds Bratt. Bratt shorthanded, lost the handle, but gets it back. Balances the blue line, then finds Brown with a shot, and it's gloved aside by Ottinger. Back behind the net, it's got Siegenthaler to deal with. Shakes loose of him, goes back behind the net. Siegenthaler sticking with him as he goes all the way to the circle. Heiskanen, shot by Lindell through traffic, saved by Markstrom. They poke in the rebound, and that's a killer goal.
Unreal.
3-0 Dallas.
Well, did that hit his glove and go down, Dano?
Yeah, it looked like it, but Randon, again, they have a couple of guys you mentioned. Something the Devils need. Built Ford Tough play of the game presented by your local Ford dealers. And again, it's just a quick shot from the point. Where's Rantanen? He finds that loose puck and just pokes it. I think it went off, well, his stick. That's a tip.
It
now,
is.
was it a high stick? He's a tall guy and does his stick go over the crossbar. But can you believe that's a great hand-eye, and the puck sits behind Markstrom if in fact it's not high sticking, and then he pokes it on a handful of times here in this game.
Glass, he'll just hold it with 1 second. Brown spins back into the neutral zone, and for the second time this year, the Devils get shut out.